commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. And he misses there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Working on striking out the side in the first. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. And that's the 3rd out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside corner. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hicks going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Into the box, Gleyber Torres. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Guys, typically the postseason comes into clearer focus around this time of year, but this division features a few teams jockeying for contention.
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, D-Roy. I think one of the things, if you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good hitting, I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top in this division. 2 balls and a strike now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changes up on him, if that's in the dirt, for a ball. Miguel Andujar waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Fastball called for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 0-2 from Price. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Way outside. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Now batting, Eduardo Nunez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tanaka into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Robinson has a read on it, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez moves over. 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher number 28, Austin Romine.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Price ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Shane Robinson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Price ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brock Holt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Yeah. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Line toward right center. And this is going to find a gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, Good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Sandy Leon, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Torres scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Martinez at the track. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. Hicks takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at one apiece.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Price ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Little chopper back his way. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Holt for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Pearce. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. Is in there for strike one. To 2-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Leon waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Digging in, Luke Voit, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Voit, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out. Nobody on. Now the 0-2 from Price. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Moreland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
One and one the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Moreland aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Here's Brock Holt now. He's set, and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes with a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Outside, 3-0 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping up to the plate, Sandy Leon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Boston strands a couple. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Romine. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the sixth.
Austin Romine.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Shane Robinson.
Now at the plate, Shane Robinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
High pop-up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains tied 1-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hit to short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. It's in time.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Two and two. Tanaka sets his sights. 2-2 pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit in the air out to center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 25.
Digging in, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 0-2. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box,
Now
Luke
batting,
Voigt.
first baseman, Luke.
As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. 2-1 New York. Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pitch on the way. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
32, Matt Barnes.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He went down on strikes last time up.
The fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Ready once again, Austin Romine. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Romine is retired, 2 down now. Eighth inning from Fenway. Yankees holding on to their lead over the Red Sox as you check out the line score through the first 7+ innings. At the plate, Shane Robinson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Lance Lynn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Lance Lynn.
Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. It was a walk in his last trip.
Brock Holt.
First pitch on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit, and there's a base hit. So there you go, the possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. And he'll base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Holt stands at second with no outs. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. Here's Mookie Betts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that misses 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Redsox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Red Sox leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've got more on this Sunday night after this.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Steve Pearce will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's J.D. Martinez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a line drive, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pierce on at first. Nobody out. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. A winning run at first with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit.
The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch, and this one is wide for ball one. The 1-0, and a wide one here, ball two. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Ball three.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 3-0. Line drive to left. Gartner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow, he really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now here's the third time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Tyler Thornburg is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Here's Brett Gardner now. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. In now, Austin Romine. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees are out in front 4-2. Dylan Betances takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Sandy Leon will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Redsox, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Andres Batista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Batista.
Ball one. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". This is his first year at the big league level. Bases are empty, one man out. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Voigt is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. He brings it in, and the Yankees have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score tonight. Aroldis Chapman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Dylan Betances closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 6 hits.